Social media has ruined people's perception of reality. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is on how social media has ruined people's perceptions. I feel like people have skewed views of what they should be doing in life, just certain aspects of life, and I'm really realizing like a lot of this is coming from social media. So a lot of people are doom scrolling daily. If you're not doom scrolling, they're ingesting a lot of media, and that media is reflecting into their opinions and their everyday life and how they see things. So many things are posted on social media. These are just people's opinions, and we're just exposed to so many opinions. Sometimes, no, most of the time, just because these opinions have so many likes, all of a sudden people are just gonna believe them or are more prone to agree with this idea just because literally simply the post has a lot of likes. So now it's okay, this post has a lot of likes, this person must be true, which I can see that. Like, I'm pretty sure humans like to follow the crowd. If you think of it, when an opinion has so many likes, so many shares, so many people in the comments agreeing with it, it doesn't even seem like an opinion anymore. It kind of seems like a fact. There's so many problematic takes out there, and imagine as well, like being a young person, you're gonna think, okay, like this seems like it's the truth, this is reliable. Even just thinking of like the whole alpha male thing, or the whole like find a rich guy, I don't know, what's that called, like feminine energy, like step into your feminine energy. Some things they say, I'm not gonna lie, like okay, that's good advice. It's not bad advice, that's the thing, some of it is good advice. So when you're like, okay, this person is giving me so much good advice, like how can they give me bad advice? When you keep interacting with certain type of content, like let's be real, that's what you're gonna keep getting. So it becomes an echo chamber of this opinion that you have seen. Like, oh, okay, I saw this once, the algorithm was gonna keep giving you that. That's all you're gonna keep seeing, and you're gonna think, okay, this must be true, this must be reality. I feel like if I were to show you an opinion that you're like, how can people believe this? Especially true with like, I guess, look maxing. Like, how can someone believe that's real? But I'm telling you, if you've seen it enough times, like it would get into your brain, especially if you're like in a vulnerable position. Twitter is especially bad for this. Twitter is absolutely terrible. If you use Twitter, I don't actually know how, because there's so many terrible opinions and takes, and they will have so many likes, shares, whatever. I just also wanted to touch on relationships. I feel like those are being destroyed by social media so much. On social media, we've created a list of things that a partner should have. If your partner doesn't have this list or doesn't add up to this list, that partner is bad. Like, you need to leave him. You should have left him yesterday.
If you and your partner ever stay in on weekends instead of going out and partying, you're not good for each other. My boyfriend moved both of us into an apartment as soon as we turned 18, and he pays 100% of the rent. Yours should too. Top 10 signs your boyfriend isn't ready for a relationship, starting with number 1, he plays video games. If your girlfriend doesn't make you home-cooked meals every single night after her 10-hour shift, she doesn't love you. I could never date someone who has siblings. I feel like that's cheating. If your boyfriend doesn't lock fingers with your feet every night to spread your toes apart to increase your toe span to make you have better posture when you're walking, you need to leave him. Never date someone that wears 2 different colored socks. They can't make up their mind. If your boyfriend didn't get you a Dubai chocolate Labubu matcha latte and a burr basket and a snow basket and a bunny basket for Easter, he doesn't love you. If your girlfriend changes her hair without asking you first, she doesn't love you. If your man has Instagram, he's cheating.
Ladies, if he has not bought you a house yet, he is cheating on you. To my men baddies, love is a scam invented to lower our testosterone. Ladies, if he has an Instagram, he needs therapy. Never apologize to women, that's how they win. Women, you are perfect and you can never be the problem. Men, you are perfect and you can never be the problem.
Your man doesn't pay for every single thing. Your man doesn't pay for your whole entire life, doesn't fund your life. Well, you need to leave him, because a real man would want to do that. That is a take that is pushed, and it's pushed so much to the fact a lot of teens even are expecting this. Like, they're saying, I don't know if you've heard the thing where it's, if he adores me, he would Dior me, and like teenagers are like, yeah, this is what needs to happen. If this is not happening, I'm not going to be with you. When you're a teen, you're not going to have money. You're not gonna have money. Keep in mind, a lot of dating facts, they never come with like an age range or whatever. So people are just taking these it's just not for everyone. Like, I feel like some common sense should be applied. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's good dating advice, there is, but some of it is becoming too extreme.
I have a theory, and this goes back to that article that came out where it said that having a boyfriend is embarrassing. I am very certain, and I've been treating this like a case study. I've been observing, collecting data, but the only women who are in long-term relationships are the ones who have a high tolerance for mediocrity. And people love to say that in our day and age, love is dead and that people used to make it work. My grandma and grandpa were together 52 years. My grandma loved my grandpa dearly, but she did everything. Whenever I see a long-term couple work it out, it is because that woman is doing everything and she has done the mental gymnastics to accept the bare minimum. I'm sure there is a very small majority that maybe has one of the good ones, as you guys would love to say, but I don't even trust you guys because I see the mental gymnastics that you do to live in that cognitive dissonance because no one wants to admit that they are accepting the bare minimum. Whenever I'm with a man, I'm crying. My nervous system is out of whack. And even for the good ones, let's say not a narcissist, not a chronic abuser, their emotional intelligence is just not there. They're not that interesting. They're not that smart. They're naturally selfish.
This type of video right here is engineered to make you anxious and make you scared that you're not safe. You're not safe in your relationship. You're not safe trusting your partner. It's always good to think to yourself when something you see triggers anxiety. Why are they trying to trigger that in you? Usually it's because they want you to buy something or they want your attention for some reason. So yeah, I just wanted to remind you that that video has nothing to do with me or you. It's just somebody sharing a manufactured or actual experience that was horrible in order to get a reaction out of you.
Too extreme. And I guess I'm speaking mainly from a woman point of view because I'm a woman and I see this dating advice. I think you should be wary of dating advice that literally categorizes all men and all women. Not all men and not all women are the exact same. You can't categorize them and put them all in one box. And also I feel like a lot of people are on social media flexing their relationships, saying, look what my man got me, or look at what my girl did for me. And people are like, oh, my partner didn't do that, and then they feel like their partner's not good enough. You should have some stuff that you want your partner to do for you. Don't look at what other people are doing and giving and whatever, especially if you're a young person, you guys are still figuring out in life. 9 times out of 10, this person is not gonna give you Dior. And if they do, that's good. I'm not saying that it's not possible, because it is possible.
Social media is so bad for relationships because I feel like women have this unspoken competition online to show all their girlfriends or all their friends that their boyfriend is so in love with them. And what I mean by that is some girls don't even like flowers, or they don't really give a fuck about it. There are other things that they like way more than flowers. But social media tells them that if your man doesn't get you flowers every single week or every single month, then he must not really like you. He must be a horrible man, or he must not be the one. But girl, do you even like flowers that much?
We should be caring about people's characters more than money, I feel like. And that's to an extent. I'm not saying you need to fund someone's life, because I'm saying don't care about money, so now you need to go and fund this person's life. Yeah, and also I feel like it's being pushed a lot, oh, you should go for an older guy because they have it together. That's a terrible mindset to put on young people. They need to date older.
That's a different type of love. You can be infatuated with somebody, you can want to spend time with somebody, you can be attracted to somebody. But if you are a man and you want to be the full provider because you love this woman and don't want her to suffer or struggle, that's real true love. And most 25-year-olds men, they're not financially ready for that type of thing unless they have several streams of income, businesses or whatever. But okay, so let's talk about the women who don't date older and they date their same age and The sprinkle movement is about, if you can't date older or you don't want to date older, to date several. This is where a lot of people don't like my message. They start to feel like this is wrong. That's where you stop then. Then you don't listen to it after that. You can literally skip the struggle if you just date up, date richer, date older. And a long time ago, most women did. Most women dated older.
Because a lot of older people can literally be predators and preying on someone younger because they know it can be easier to change their mind on things and mold them. So that is just, and of course with dating as well, there's, on one half we have people who are in relationships comparing. We have people who are not in relationships or not dating, and those people think love is not possible because they saw their favorite couple online break up. I don't know if you guys saw that Valorant couple that broke up. I don't really know them. I just heard so much about it because it was just in my feed. But sorry, just because a couple breaks up does not mean love is not real. Like, you don't know people's relationships online, so you can't think something's not real because it didn't work for someone else. We can't idolize people's relationships because we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and we can't say that love is not real because of this. Because let's be real, a lot of negative publicity is what's like shown more because it's more attention grabbing. And also I feel like a lot of people think they need to be doing so much in life. Like, by the time they're 25, they need to be married, their first child on the way, and all this stuff, and have their house, everything. Everyone's life has a different story. There's no time range. Someone on social media might post that in their life. Not even an influencer. Someone you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. People are just being swayed by social media so much in their daily lives, and they're feeling bad about it. I honestly think that sometimes we need to take a step back and breathe. Oh my days, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Like, allow yourself to breathe. You're not even in life, maybe even looks wise. I know I felt this, I'm just gonna be completely honest. Whenever I was a preteen, that's when all those like preteen girls on like Musical.ly were famous and stuff, and they were doing their makeup. I mean, not a lot of makeup, but just like natural makeup, and I was like, I don't know how to do my makeup. I was feeling like behind and stuff like that and feeling bad. I'm like, look at them. I don't know if you guys remember, what's her name, Danielle, that girl that, I'm sure I'm gonna remember it whenever I edit this video, but that girl that was like 10 years old and her mom told her to lie. She just did really suggestive like dancing and stuff like that on Musical.ly. That is not a situation you would want to be in, so you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And also, oh my days, the amount of men in her comments and stuff like that was just really creepy, and she was literally like 10 or something like that. Even if she wasn't 10, she still looked young. She did not look like an adult, and it was like grown men. Her mom was obviously managing her pages and letting her do this, and probably having a say in some of the stuff like that she was posting. And the last point I want to make about social media ruining people's perception is how our brains are literally being numbed to emotional stuff and disconnecting, because we see so much short form content. It's just like, okay, next, and all these TikTok sagas. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love these TikTok sagas. I'm the one watching them, but it is kind of desensitizing. Like the Who Did I Marry series and the Danish Deception, those people got dragged for literally telling their story. Like, let's be so for real, if you have a friend in real life and they came with all of this, you wouldn't drag them that harshly. Someone might say they will, and okay, fair enough, but you wouldn't really do that. I feel like because we see these people on social media, and this is like a TV show, so we're going to be more critical. Because see, when you watch a TV show, you're like nitpicking everything. Because at the end of the day, these are humans. It's not a TV show. It's not a script. I just watch the story. I'm not defending anyone. Like, what? And on top of that, people can come on social media and just make up stories or exaggerate stories, and that in turn normalizes stuff. Because if a lot of people are exaggerating stuff and you keep seeing that, then you're just going to think, okay, that's normal. I just honestly think over consuming social media is gonna do like something to your brain. Sometimes go outside, touch grass. That is gonna help you so much. It's actually shocking if you think of it. Like, sometimes I'm guilty of this too. I'll see an opinion and that opinion will annoy me so much. I'll be so mad, literally, because I saw someone's opinion that I was probably never gonna see if social media didn't exist. There's positive stuff, but in the same breath, just take everything with a grain of salt. Especially with AI, a lot of stuff is not even real. A lot of people live very performatively on social media, so we just need to step back, just live our lives, let our lives happen, let your story happen. And yeah, okay, that's the end of this video. This one was just, I guess, stuff on my mind. If you enjoyed this video, just comment down below your opinion. Like, do you think social media is changing people's perception of reality, or do you think that it's not? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next